Well, hello, my beautiful people, my beautiful people. It has been a long, long time since we've been out here on Confessions of a Publisher. But you know what? That doesn't mean that we don't have a lot of things to talk about. So we do have a lot of things we got to talk about. I am Dr. Calinthia Miller, CEO of Allure Publishing LLC. I got my girls coming on to root us on into this new holiday season. So we got Miss Shanita Finesse with who?
She Publishing LLC.
Well, hello, my beautiful sister. All right. Then we got the last one coming up in the rear, but hey, got a lot to talk about. My girl, Aloja Hatley. Let's bring her on. Well, hello, my beautiful sister. How
Hey,
you
ladies.
be?
How are you?
Hey, how y'all doing tonight?
We doing great
Doing
over
great,
here.
girl. Look,
Thankful,
y'all know.
right?
We ain't been
Thankful.
out
That's
here
the
in a
perfect
while.
word.
Yes, we have not been out here in a long time. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about. One being holiday coming around the corner. And let's not even talk about them prices. I just told somebody the other day, I said I went to the grocery store twice in 2 days and spent $200 and got maybe 5 items.
Exactly.
Look, we're
Yep.
gonna be eating
That's
oodles
about
and noodles
right.
for holiday. That's what's gonna happen. Oodles and noodles. That's
No,
what's
forget
going
the greens and cornbread.
nah,
Yeah.
I can't afford the greens, girl. No, ma'am. It's called oodles and noodles, and I'm gonna go steal me a piece of spinach or kale from somebody to make it seem like I
I'm
got some
telling
spinach
you.
in there.
Man.
Costs too much, but it has been a long time, guys. It has been a long time. See, the
Hmm.
last time we came out here, we introduced our beautiful sister, Miss Aloja. Woo woo! And a part of that this new sister circle, which I am so elated to be a part of. It has been just an amazing. It's already November, almost December.
Hmm.
We are walking into 2025 in a matter of days, guys. Can you believe
Hmm.
that?
Yep.
It's just amazing. But we just wanted to come out here because we missed y'all for one. We
Yes,
did.
we
Yes, we
did.
do.
And we wanted to let you know that we're still here. We just got a lot of stuff going on, but we
Hmm.
wanted to, as we say, gather with some gratitude. So this is our sister circle, and today, of course, we're coming up on Thanksgiving. So we wanted to gather and let you know that we're still out here. So as I said when I came on, it's been a while, and I am just so grateful for you guys to be a part of this sister circle, being able to have the ability to sit back and talk to my girls, and be able to have that moment of woosah, like me and Shanita used to
Hmm.
see all the time, getting ready to jump off the ledge without a parachute. So, but today's conversation is just talking about gratitude, just being able to say that
Hmm.
we're in the land of the living, and we know that 2025 has its obstacles that are coming along, but we are just grateful to be able to be able to sit among sisters and be able to have conversations. So I guess today's conversation is talking about, what are you thankful for? Like, really, what are you really thankful for? We know we're coming into the season.
Hmm.
So I'll start with you, Miss Aloja. What are you thankful for?
Whew. It's been a rough year. It's been a rough year and a very satisfying year for me as well.
Mm,
I became a publisher. I became part of the sister circle in the She family. I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful for the journeys that I've had and the healing. I'm doing some healing, as you know, with
mhm,
a lot of health things that was going on, and I can feel myself healing. That's like the number one thing. Like, so I'm on a good health journey. I'm on a good entrepreneur journey. My family is healthy and happy. Even my
mhm,
puppies, you know, they part of the family too, you
mhm,
know. So, yeah, and been able to, and this is like the first year in years that me and you had a chance to actually be around each other and be together since we live in different states now. No
Yeah. 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 It's been a
years, yeah.
yeah, we had a little bit of a journey this earlier part of the
Mm-hmm.
year, hanging out
Mm-hmm.
and exploring DC and being able to do some things together. Yeah, it's been a long time. We'll talk about that journey because it allows you to see how much you have evolved
Yeah.
over the years, right? Even though it's
Mm-hmm.
been the 11th month of this year, so many things,
Mm-hmm.
as you said, have happened, but being able to start off the journey, the beginning of the year, be able to come together, because we have not been in the same state in a
And connect.
long
Yeah.
time. Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
can't remember the last time. Oh, it had to been in the ninth. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, but
Mm-hmm.
it was great to be able to spend some time together in
Mm-hmm.
DC. So, Miss Shanita, what are you thankful for?
I mean, I'm gonna sound like a broken record over here.
Mm,
Like a loja, you
Come
know?
on, let's do it.
yeah, let's do it.
Obviously, I'm thankful for you ladies,
Mm,
because I, starting the publishing company and trying to have sister companies. I did that for multiple reasons, not just to
Mm.
be adding people, but no, I don't have any siblings. So for me, these are my sisters from another mother,
mm,
Yes, ma'am.
ladies that I want to be able to talk to or just get a prayer for, because sometimes when you're going through things you don't really always want to express and talk about it. You just
Mm-hmm.
need a friend or a sister to pray for you.
mm.
You don't need
Yep.
to hear stuff sometimes,
Yeah.
because a
Mm-hmm.
lot of the times you just want to try to deal with what you deal with, but to
Mm-hmm.
get the prayers through text or email or whatever, it means the world. And
Mm,
so um, what I meant by broken record is that I think about my first book every time I think about Thanksgiving, because it's a 4-book series, and it's reflective of the 4 seasons in life that I feel we all go through in our own lives. We go through them
Mm-hmm.
summers where it's good. We go through those winters, those falls, in the spring, so we're always going through this circle of seasons in our life with relationships,
mhm,
everything. And this year, while it's been a really great and amazing year, it has been a challenging year as well.
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Yep.
I'm actually going through something at this very moment,
mhm.
but I wanted to come on and say hi, to our Confessions family.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes.
yeah, grateful for family and that I'm able to one day share the story of what I'm going through and how I overcame it.
Mhm. God is good all the time. I can't say it enough. I was speaking to one of my employees today, and I don't really call my employee, my family. And we were just talking about having the ability to have the gift of just saying good morning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't say good morning, I say grand rising.
Yeah, me
Um,
too.
so sometimes we have to ponder on those thoughts when we get up with this bad attitude about, whatever it might be. You have the ability to get up. You might creak when you get up,
Mm-hmm.
might hurt a little bit when you get up, but you're getting up, right? And so um I was like, you know what, sometimes we have to be just grateful just to be able to say we got up. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes even in that saying, you might fall down, but getting up is the challenge. You got to get up to be able to push forward and being able to be able to say, I'm making it to another Thanksgiving. And I laugh and I joke and say I'm gonna have oodles and noodles, but some people might not even have the oodles and noodles.
That's true.
So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for family. I'm grateful for you ladies. Like I said, it has been a journey as Elosia said, I call her Mickey, y'all. I can't this Mickey.
That's
You
old
know,
school, yeah.
that's
That's
old school. That's
80s friendship.
way back there somewhere. But just even as we think about the beginning of the year and and just seeing where you've come from the beginning of the year and where you are now, as you say, sis, Shanita, you're going through some things, and me too. People like you would know, but you know how
Mhm.
to kind of mask it. And it's funny because that's one of my book is called Unmask, right? And so sometimes as women we can cover it up, but sometimes in the midnight hour, whoo, we got to cry a little bit. And so
Mhm.
I'm grateful that I'll be, I can just send a text and say, today was not a good day, but you know what, just continue to pray for me. And that's what we have to do. Be thankful that somebody, that you got the right people praying
That's
for
right.
you.
Right.
That right there is the right people praying for you, and being really vulnerable to people to say, you know what, I don't have it, I don't have the capacity today, but continue to pray for me. Maybe tomorrow might be a little bit different. And so I'm thankful for having the ability to sit down among my sisters, because that old saying, when we get together, we can't we it's never going to be good. You know what I'm saying? And it's not true. I
Right.
mean, we're sitting together and having conversations, and we collaborate all the
Mhm.
time. We always have something that we're talking about, even if it's just to say, girl, today was just one a good day, but I just want to say hi to you. Okay, I'll talk to you later, love you. One of those. And so I'm grateful to be able to have that ability to um, have conversations with my sisters, as you say, a sister from another mother, and it feels
I
good
love it.
to, to be able to have those conversations. Sometimes we can't even have those conversations with our own family. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to have that source to be able to go out to and be able to reconnect and plug up and get energized for the next journey that we're going on. So that's what I'm thankful for. Yes.
It reminds me of, and like, look, this is a joyous occasion, y'all.
Hmm.
But it just reminds me
Mhm.
of Pamela's book,
Yes.
where with the
Yeah.
men, the
Mhm.
unspoken, and
Unspoken.
that it's
Mhm.
okay to not be
Be
okay.
okay.
You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? That don't mean you got a bad life. No, we're having
Right.
Mm-mm.
these challenging moments.
Right.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's gonna happen.
Yeah, and that's the
Right.
crazy part. I think if we if we live a journey where nothing happens, that's unrealistic, right? That's not even realistic. You're gonna have times where you're challenged, but in challenging moments, that allows you to dig deep and dig down in that core and bring out the best in you. So
I was
I
about to
will
say that.
say,
Yeah.
yeah, it's okay that you're not okay, and you can't always be 110%. Really, that's a lot of energy, right?
All the time.
All the time. Like I was when we first came on, like I was, well, before we came on, and I was like, I was jamming. I was like, even though the day
Damn.
was challenging, it was a challenging day for me today, like challenging. But I still was like, I got to listen to my Al Green. I got to listen to my
Mhm.
good music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm still living. I'm still in the land of the living. And so I just got to keep on keeping on. We got a few more weeks in the year, but hey, I cannot complain. Not at all. At all, I cannot
Mhm.
complain. Well,
No.
since we're thankful for all of those good things, so let's figure out what's going to be happening in the next
Next year.
2025.
Whoa.
What's going on in
Ooh.
2025? Anybody? What you got
Well,
going on?
I'm just ready. I'm ready for my I'm working on 3 different books right now.
Yay!
And hopefully I'm going to be fit and fine,
I
you
know that's
know.
right. Fix and fine.
I'm going to be fit and fine.
Fix and fine.
And when you said the knees creaking, we going to work on them knees.
Oh,
Yeah,
girl,
we are.
yes. Now the back, look, the back end of these, my back end.
I'm telling you. Um, yeah, that's what my focus is to try to get some books. I've been invited to some things to talk about
Congrats.
our sister companies, radio station. I mean, I'm
Good.
talking to some people about, because people are like amazed when I say it's a circle of publishing companies, and they're like, huh? It's like, they're like, I'm like, no, we're like sisters and we're in different states and, stuff like that. So it's some people very interested in that. So I'm going to, I'm getting out of my shyness.
I don't
I
even
went
know
through a
why. Don't
period
even
of time.
try. Don't
Mm-mm.
let these, don't be pulling this, them hoodwinking these people. That
I
is not
know.
you. Not, I know you. Not,
I thought I'd
Look.
try it. I thought I'd
let's not
try
try
it.
that.
Mm-mm.
I'm
Not. Mm-mm. Try it again.
saying,
Please.
okay, you said my
I
sister.
don't
It's
even believe
between
that.
Cynthia and my sister. They just,
Mm-mm.
I can see my sister right now putting her lips to the side, like, right, yeah. Yeah, but I mean,
Really?
hey, and I'm
Not.
just, you got to get it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my motto. Let's get it. That's my
Let's get
motto
it.
for
I know that's
2025.
good.
Let's get it.
Get it.
Let's
That's
I
get
know
it.
it.
that's
I
right.
love it.
I love
Mm-hmm.
it. I love you. What's going on with you, Shanita? I know you got a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Oh man.
I know you
I
do.
know. It's actually starting with the ending of this year. So I plan to have a meeting with the family,
All
including the
right.
sisters, in December so that we can talk about some of the places we think we want to go to
Yes.
for
Mm-hmm.
book tours because we can't spread ourselves too thin,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
and I know
Yes.
next year I was saying I'm gonna do a lot of local stuff
Mm-hmm.
next year just to not have to fly and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do that
Mm-hmm.
as a whole family, and then just trying to support the authors as much as we can, just trying to find different things that people can do. And I'm thinking about creating these cohort groups amongst the authors who
That'd
are
be
within
good.
the same genre and
Mm-hmm.
have
Mm-hmm.
them work together
Yeah.
to come up with a marketing plan and something that
Mm-hmm.
will be beneficial and effective. So if somebody over here only sold one book, which is still a great thing, and
Mm-hmm.
somebody over here sold 500 books, it's like I want to put these people together so that
Mm-hmm.
they can discuss why did this
Work
person,
together.
It's
Mm-hmm.
work
yeah,
together.
and then work together.
Collaboration. Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
like that. I like that.
And then obviously the authors gala, which will be September 20th. It's still a 3-day event, but we kind of changing some things around. But the meet and greet will be either at the Host Hotel or Cooper's Hawk, and then the main event will be at Lakes at Lacey.
Mm,
And because it's our 5-year anniversary, I want to make it really huge for us. I want us to do some different things. And I really, from that day, I really want to sign 3 authors, one to Allure, one to Inspire, and one to She. So that is my goal, to get 3 people in that room to talk to
Mm-hmm.
each of us, because you need to share your story. It's that time.
mhm. It's
And
that.
It is.
we all have the same values and vision, and we all help each other. So
Mhm.
regardless of who you sign with, you in good hands,
Yeah,
period.
I
Mm-hmm.
But
agree.
that's my goal.
I like that. I love that.
Yeah,
I think,
that's a good
but
idea.
yeah, the collaboration is so important. I think when you, as you mentioned, Mickey Oloja, that people are thrown, pushed back and blown away. That when you say you have sister companies in different areas of the world, they're like, "Ooh, like what does that mean?"
Mm-hmm.
But again, tells us, or tell me, that we're doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because if they're saying, well, really, that's what's happening, you got these
Yeah.
women around the table doing this, and it is something different, because you're talking about women of color
Mm-hmm.
doing, I'm gonna say it, doing a damn thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
saying? We are making history
That's
as
exactly what this
women
is.
of color in this male dominant industry. So kudos to you, Shanita, because of the idea to brand it and do this, because now people are now looking and asking questions as to how do you do that? How do you guys sit
Mm-hmm.
down? Again, we talk about this all the time. We talk about there's somebody in the niche that does something different. Everybody don't have, everybody has a gift, right? And so
Yep.
being able to sit down and collaborate and have those conversations is amazing. So yes, spread the word. Let them know we're all here. That we want to let people see that we are not about, as they say, ratchet and fighting each other and all the rest of that stuff. We are intelligent Black women sitting at the table trying to amass this generational wealth for the next
Mm-hmm.
generation. This is what we're doing. This is what our journey is, to ensure that when we leave away from here, we're leaving something for the next generation.
Generate. Yes, right.
So
Absolutely.
I
And
am
it's gonna take
excited.
time to do that. You
Of
know what I'm saying? It's
course,
gonna
Mm-hmm.
take time to change the
the narrative.
world, to change. You have to change the
Mm-hmm.
narrative of
Hmm.
the publishing industry and women.
Industry. Mm-hmm.
Period.
Of course, I agree
So
totally. I think as long as we have the platform to be able to speak it into existence, it shall happen. But we have to speak loud enough for people to hear us, and making sure what we're saying is worth being heard. And so at the end of the day, I think we just keep doing what we're doing. And people, like you said, it's gonna take time. It's not like Rome wasn't built in a day. I say that all the time. Rome wasn't built in a day. But we have the tenacity and the DNA within us to keep it moving. So I'm excited about 2025. Um,
Mm-hmm.
as you mentioned when you were talking about Pamela Coleman and her book, and being able to bring people together in her anthology. And I think I sent something to my beautiful sisters not too long ago. So, if
Mm-hmm.
you allow me, if you don't mind, can I show you guys something? All right. So, this is what's coming up.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Woo, 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 woo.
that is amazing.
That's
Oh,
So,
beautiful.
I'll show it at the end. So, as Shanita was saying, that we want
beautiful.
to collaborate, we want to bring authors together, we want to make sure that they know that they have a place, a resting place, whether it be with Shanita, whether it be with Aloja, whether it be with me. I did this earlier part of this year, and the question was, have you ever written a love letter? And so this is now book 3, the Love Letter Chronicles, and it is this. That was the new book cover for it, and I'm excited. I've sent out letters to my beautiful sister here, Shanita, as well as
Mm-hmm.
Aloja, and I know. I mean, people are still talking about the letters, and so that's where I was saying the collaboration. It's not about you doing no. It's really about making sure people's voices are being heard. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's a collaboration, that's an anthology, not just with the people on my roster, but the people on She's roster, as well as Inspire. So we want to continue to make sure that our people are heard, and it's not a
Yeah.
competition between us. It's really making sure that people get the opportunity to share their stories, even though they have stories that they have already. But this is something a little bit different, being able to be vulnerable and being able to say, I love me enough. So I'm excited about that in 2025. And I have more people than I did last year. I think last year we had 18 people. This year I am looking to hit 30. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited. I'm excited about that. So um, I know you guys got something under y'all
Yeah.
under the cover about peeking out, so I'm ready to see. I got my first one today. They sent theirs in today, and I was yes, yes,
Already?
already,
That's
Oh,
what
wow.
I'm talking about. Like, huh?
yeah, already. They sent it to me already. I was like,
Oh.
wow. I was like, okay, all right. I am not turning nothing away.
Now, if you were in the prior book, you can get in this one too.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's a journey because remember we were talking about you don't stop. You keep on writing those letters for
Yeah.
yourself because you
Mm-hmm.
see how you evolve over the years. So if you
Things
wrote one
change.
last
Yeah.
year see see what has changed from last year's or earlier part of this year and now next year, because it'll come out in March 21st of next year. So see, it's almost a year, almost a no, was like 13 months later, but it's almost, so you can kind of compare what your first letter looked like versus this new letter. So I'm always writing something. So I
Mm-hmm.
think
Yeah.
me evolving as from that first letter until now as I write today is so, I mean, it's just, I don't know, it makes me feel really good because you see how you've grown in that period of time. So yes. So yes, Miss Shanita, yes, please. I want to see your second one. And so
If
for
I
you
didn't know,
to
because that was my first time writing one.
look,
I had
and
never written
that's
one.
crazy. That was the most shocking thing that I had ever heard anybody tell me was like, because it was like the question was, have you ever written one? I'm like, well, why would I write a love letter to myself? Well, do you not love yourself?
Yeah.
And most people think a love letter to a boyfriend or girlfriend. No,
Right.
do you love you, right? So write yourself
Mm-hmm.
a love letter. Do you not put sticky notes on your mirror in the morning to
You're
to
right.
pump
Yeah.
yourself up? Well, it's just the same thing you would do in a letter. And so I am actually, what I want to do eventually is post it out on my Facebook pages, my social media pages, and get people randomly to just write.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So I'm
That's
excited.
not a stress. That's stress release too.
It
That
is.
when you're a writer anyway. As soon as you
Mhm.
pick up a pen to paper or typing it out or whatever, it's still already a way of it's a therapy.
It
It
is.
really is. And
Yeah.
then to pull it in and do it for yourself, it was therapeutic for me. It really was.
Yeah.
It was therapeutic for me.
Yeah.
So that's what I keep telling people too, like to write. I talked to a
Mhm.
young lady I work with who's a dream. That's what I was talking about, the dream book that I'm working on. Because she told me her dreams all the time. And I was like, don't you want to write those down? Don't you
Mhm.
want to write those down? Don't you want to immortalize that? Because how long do you remember your dreams?
Not very long.
Yeah.
Not
So
very long.
it's the same thing about loving yourself. I was happy to write it. I'm ready. Like I said,
Ready.
my motto this coming year is let's get it.
Sound like a t-shirt.
It
Let's
is.
get
Sound like
it.
a t-shirt.
Let's get it. I'm telling you, I'm ready. I'm
I am
ready.
too. I'm ready for 2025. I'm ready to be a part of this 2025 with you ladies. Man.
So
Whew, I tell you, I just, it's just amazing where we've come from and where we're at
Mm-hmm.
sitting now. I mean, I still look back at the day that Mickey told me about you, Shanita. And I think we hadn't talked in years,
It was
maybe,
about 2 years
yeah, about 2 years
then. Yeah, it was
that we
that
hadn't
2 years
talked.
had passed. Yeah,
And
because it was yeah, it was around COVID, right? At the
mhm,
coming to the end. Yeah.
and toward the end of COVID,
Mm-hmm.
and just our conversation that we had, but the conversation that I had, I don't even know what we were talking about. Me and Mickey, I don't know what we were talking about, but it just happened. You were talking about you had went to the
The She conference.
yeah, you had went to the She conference, and I was like, oh, okay. And so that's how it sparked that conversation. And then
Mm-hmm.
lo and behold, 2 years later, here we are.
You
Like,
said I already got a book. I got a book. I just need to finish it. I was like, what?
we like,
She said
okay.
I wrote it within what do you say, a week or something like
Shoot,
that?
I
I said,
wrote the
what?
first one in 4 weeks. Yeah. Yeah, 4 weeks. So that's why I said it's just, again, just thankful for the journey. Like I tell people, if you didn't know my story, whew,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? If you didn't know my story, so the journey is a must. Some things we have to go through in order to get to the other side. And
Mm-hmm.
so that the journey that I was placed on, I needed to be on. You know, did it come with some pain and heartaches? Of course it did. When you striving to do and to be successful, sometimes you have to go through some things. But those battle scars are there for people to see just how good God is. So But yeah, our relationship just, I mean, I tell people all the time, we talk, me and Shanita talk like we know each other
Yes.
Mhm.
forever. You know,
Yeah.
but
And I'm
Mickey had
gonna
already
lost you
told me,
first,
yeah.
you know?
Mhm.
But then
But
we just kind of came back together, right? Like full circle, right?
exactly, like full circle moment, right? But that's crazy because even Mickey was saying to me, she says, "Oh, when you start talking to her, you gonna like her," and she
Mhm.
knows me. I'm like,
Oh,
she always told me I'm you so. What you always tell me I'm so. I forgot the
No.
word you used to always tell me I was. It wasn't mean. I would say you was mean though, but you,
It's
it's like,
standoffish.
yeah, not well. I'm guarded in a sense because I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna watch you long enough to figure you out, and then I might have a conversation with you. But she had already told me. She said, "Oh, you're gonna like her when you first talk to her." I said,
Mhm.
"I said okay." You
I was
know,
in a fire drill talking to
yeah,
Colinthia,
fire
and it
drill of
was
all places.
like, yes,
Fire drill of all places. She get you get ready. The whole building getting ready to burn down. We
exactly.
talking.
And I'm just like this. Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing, right?
Perfect timing. You got an extra few
Exactly.
minutes. See?
I'm gonna sit in this corner over here. Yeah. So literally, it was a done deal for me. I'm like, okay, I'm in. And
Mhm.
she was like, what? I was like, yeah, I'm in. What you need me to do? And that was it. So, when you meet people, it's not just because you're supposed to meet them. We say that all
Yeah,
the time.
it's true.
It's supposed to meet. Just like I
There's
met
no
you at
mistakes.
ROTC. I told you about how I met her, right?
Oh my God.
You need to tell the story.
Let me tell you the story. You got a few minutes. Okay. Let me tell you. So imagine freshman year. Was it third
She's the
block?
second person I met. I remember that. It's been so long. She's the second person I met in the school.
So
See, I
we was
remember.
third block, freshman year. No, it was fifth block. I think it was fifth block. Well, anyway, one of them blocks. And we in formation for ROTC. Now you lined up by your last names and stuff. And what did Captain Davis, that was his name, Captain Davis said something, or I forgot who it was, but anyway, somebody said something. She hauled off and said did you say my name? What you say? Yeah,
Whatever he was saying, and somebody said something, and I tried to blame it on Clinty. I was like, she did. It was me. I
it
was
was
like,
literally her. And before I knew, that jerk reaction, I like hauled off and punched her. Pop!
she
She was
punched
like,
me. Dr.
oh,
Miller punched me in my arm.
I was like,
I just got
what?
through telling my kids the story, and I was like, once she did that, I was so bad. I won't say bad. It's another book. It's going to be another book. It is. I looked at her and was like, I like her.
That is something. So somebody hits you, and you like,
I
I
was like,
like her.
I like her. I like her. She's
And
gonna be
that's
my
the
friend. That's
history.
gonna be my friend right there. And it was
Exactly.
Literally. And how many years later? Ooh, 40.
yep, that was 1985.
Wow.
85.
Yes, 1985.
And
Yep,
girl, tell me black don't crack.
I know, right? I'm like, yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you meet people along your journey, and it's so amazing how they just kind of come back. Y'all just kind
Mhm.
of it comes back full circle. People who are
Mhm.
meant to be in your life,
Mhm.
and in the way a higher power, God, the Most High,
Mhm.
how they remove toxic things and give you what you need. And see, that's
Mhm.
why 2025, I'm telling people, don't worry about it, because the things that you need is going to come full circle back to you. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Mhm.
Like, Clinty has always been my sister. She has always been part of me. Even like that, even when she was not feeling well or I'm not feeling well, we'll just call each other out the blue, you know. And it's people like that. Like I've been sitting and thinking about you, Shanita, for like a month now. like, it's just a connection that you have. That's why I'm glad we're in this circle. And not only are we building generational wealth, we are breaking generational curses as well.
Mm-hmm.
Since
I agree.
a little bit of a bully, but I found my friend.
She was. She was. But it's interesting because I needed
It's
that
too funny. It's
for
funny
me.
now. It wasn't
It's
funny
funny,
then.
but at the time I was a loner. Like
Hmm.
I didn't have no friends. I was a
You needed
nerd.
a friend. See?
I was literally a nerd. And how people associate, they say, "Oh, you Mickey friend." I'm like, well, I must be okay. That's Mickey. That's my friend. But I was a loner. But again, that full circle moment is what you need. And even though we didn't talk every day. We never missed a
Life,
beat. You know
life,
what I'm saying? If that makes sense, it could be
Those
life.
2
are
years.
friends right there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not talk
Different
and then
states.
come back.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, when we went to DC, I tell you, we walked so much, my doggone. I think I left my
Yeah, my
toe
knee went out. I
on.
told you my knee went.
Yeah.
My knee went totally out.
Yeah. I
We
left
walked
my
so
toe
much.
on K Street. I'm still got to go back and get it. But girl,
Woo.
we did some walking. When I tell you some walking, whoo, baby. But we had
Y'all
So
so
had a
when
much
you
lot
come
of
back,
fun.
yeah,
That's when
but
we
when
y'all
you
did.
went
come to
back to
DC,
DC.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It
But
was
we know
amazing.
everything at now, Shanita. So when you go back, we can tell you where everything is.
Oh, I can't. Look, y'all gonna be there, so we gonna be going together.
We know where
Yeah,
all the
we'll be there.
what stores are, the grocery stores. We know how to get to
Wow.
Macy's. We know how to get to, yeah, Chinatown. Yeah.
Chinatown. We walked all the way to
Hmm.
Howard.
Howard
Yeah, we
University.
Y'all
Yeah.
did?
yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna
Hmm.
be in DC in January, so but ain't nobody gonna be there with me in January. Then y'all going in February,
February.
for the Black
Yeah.
Literary Weekend.
You
I'm
going in
Yeah.
January. January when in January?
it's like maybe the first or second week in January for work. I'm going.
Mm-hmm. But you ain't working all day, so it's okay. It's okay.
We know what
I'm on like
Macy's
a
at.
3-hour ride.
Man, look,
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, I'll be sneaking y'all in the building. They're gonna be like,
Shh, don't tell nobody.
exactly.
I'm game. I'm always game.
Hey,
Let's do it.
we from the west side of Chicago.
Let's do it.
Man, look, let's do it. Look, we're gonna need
Hmm.
shirts with inspired. This message is what they say. This message has been approved by inspired.
By
Inspired.
inspired.
Let's
Hmm.
do it.
Exactly.
Let's get
Exactly. Let's
Let's
get it.
get
Oh my God, this is what I'm talking about. This is true family. This is true love. This is something that you can't make up. This is something just uniquely
it.
done
Hmm.
every time we get together. It's something that we're laughing about, inspiring each other and just moving each other to the
Hmm.
next level, which is what you're supposed to do anyway. It should never be forced. It should be just something that you just
Hmm.
do. And so I'm just like I said, I'm a big crier, so I'm not gonna cry today. I'm gonna be good today.
I'm
Be
gonna be
good.
good with you.
I'm gonna be good. I took my COVID test, so I'm doing all right. I'm not gonna cry today. I'm gonna do all right. But it has just been an amazing, amazing time with you ladies tonight. I mean,
Hmm.
we got so much we gotta do. So look, let me tell y'all, we are here and we ain't playing no business. We going to get it. Like
That's right.
Loja
Let's get
said,
it.
we going to get it in
Yeah.
2025. And so we want you to be a part of that journey with us. So don't be alarmed if you see us on billboards in New York, in New York's what is it, Times Square in New York. Don't be alarmed. That's us. That's us. We gonna be glammed up. You like them chicks from Confessions of Publishers. Yep, that's us. That we come to get it for 2025.
That's
And we ain't
right.
Yeah.
playing,
Doing
no
new
game.
things, trying new things.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what
And
we
that's what we
doing.
want to do. I want to be able to say, I don't ever want to say coulda, shoulda, woulda. I want to be able to say I
Hmm.
did it all. You know, I want and doing it all means if I could do it with my sisters, then hey, I'm good to go then. See you in the upper room. I did what I needed to do. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? So it's just been amazing. So I am so grateful that we had the opportunity to really come out here and let people know that we're still here, we still vibing, we still doing our things, and we are gathering with gratitude, and that's just the most important thing. So before we get off this live, y'all got any parting words, my beautiful sisters?
Is be strong. Be strong. Don't be afraid to try things new. New things bring new life. Take care of
Mhm.
yourself. Eat right. I'm gonna try vegan. Y'all want to try it with me? We could try it together.
I know that's right. I
Other
heard
than
it's
that,
good
just
though.
be
Some of the stuff
thankful
is
and
good.
grateful. Yeah,
I hear
we'll
you.
see.
I love
Yeah.
that.
We're gonna have some vegan stuff at the conference too though.
See.
Vegan ain't all bad now.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
I'll be a vegan for a couple days. And then
I got to
I'm gonna
go
have
back.
little meat, okay?
I need
Just a
to
little
go back.
bit.
Not just mushrooms, even though the mushroom burgers be good.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But let me tell you, don't knock it
It's
till you try it.
Thanksgiving,
Just say,
so it's gotta be some good food we eating.
Yeah,
yes,
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. You know, we usually kind of end these with some quotes. Anybody got some good quotes?
I didn't even pull my quotes.
We got you got 5 minutes.
Let me pull up. Let me see.
You got one, Mickey?
Mm-mm.
Well, I
I
have
said my
one.
piece. Keep it up.
I know that's right. So, I'm always writing stuff down and just be popping in my head. So the other day I was talking to my granddaughter, my 8-year-old granddaughter. I feel like I'm talking to a grown woman some days. And we were just talking about life and life lessons and how to continue to strive for better. And sometimes it's not always going to be what you expect it to be, but continue to push on. So I it just popped in my head, and I said, you know what, this is a good thing to put somewhere. So this is my thoughts after I talked to her. I said, life lessons are the building block that create the person we become. If you allow yourself to be weighed down by fear, you will never experience life's unexpected joys. Remember, you will never should never get to the age where you should always say, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Clarify moments of uncertainties, uncover opportunities for prosperity and growth. So
I like
that
it.
means I say that to say that 2025 is our growth, our
Hmm.
prosperity, and our moving toward our goals. We might not get it all in 2025, but continue to move forward and moving forward in a way that people can see us moving in a positive way. What you got, sis?
You
Shanika?
got one, Shanita? We get the
I'm waiting for you, Aloja.
oh. I found one. It's to the point, of course.
I'm almost found one after closure.
I found one that says gratitude unlocks the fullness of life, which is a fact. We
Mm,
just got through talking about that,
yes.
being thankful, having gratitude. And like you were saying, even the journey was a little bit rough. It showed you what you made of. It showed you
Mm-hmm.
me be thankful for that journey, Even the
Mm-hmm.
storm, when the storm comes, sometimes the storm leave a rainbow at the end. So,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah.
Yeah, I love that. To the point. That's you always. It's just straight to the point. She had no
Yeah.
filter. I love that about her. But okay.
And I still work on that sometimes.
But that's okay. Sometimes you don't have. Sometimes you don't need to work on. Sometimes it's moments where you just got to have no filter. Straight to the point. I love it.
Yeah.
What you got,
You
Shanika?
know.
I got kids screaming at a kitchen sink,
Oh.
Mm,
splashing water on each other. And
mm.
I'm trying to say, be quiet because I'm on a live. You know, that's what I got. Okay.
It's called motherhood.
But
It's
we
the
don't hear
joys
them.
of
I don't
motherhood.
hear them. They're fine. My
Yeah,
dog over here crying, so he'll be fine too.
but there's so many quotes that I could actually think of. But I guess one that I may do, and one that I tell my daughters, because we got the healthy quote and we got the thank quote. This
Mm-hmm.
one is go the extra mile. It's never crowded. And
Oh,
so it's
Mm-hmm.
just the truth,
Just do the
yeah.
you
extra. Yep,
know,
it's true.
and I tell my daughters that like when you have a passion for doing something, go ahead and go the extra mile.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, because it ain't gonna be crowded. It
Right.
ain't.
Yeah.
Everybody's not going to do that. And
The
it's okay for
same.
those who
Yep.
don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
It is okay. That's what makes the world go round. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna be one of them ones that go that extra mile because, like you said, I want to live life and be like, man, I did that. I tried that.
Mm-hmm.
I went that extra mile. And this is
Mm-hmm.
what came of that.
Yeah.
Right.
The
You did
hard
that
work.
extra work. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We be
I
like
about
the
to
last
say
ones
that.
to
Oh
sleep
my
and the
God.
first ones up in the morning. Like
Yes.
that's an example of going the extra mile.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The early bird gets the worm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. We say that so often that when people are sleeping, we up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, whether it
Yeah.
be something that we're doing on our own or we're doing something for our authors. We do the extra mile because maybe we are OCD in a sense, but we realize that that is our name, and this is what we're leaving as our legacy. So we have to
Mm-hmm.
take the extra mile, and in our mind, it's really not an extra mile. That's just something that we're just used to doing, and that's what we want to do. And so I think that's what makes us unique in this circle, that we don't mind doing it. And it's not about, people ask me all the time. Oh, I always say this to Shanita. I said, why are you up? And she'll say, well, why are you up? and so it's like, well, you know what I'm doing. Well, you know what I'm doing. So that's that thing that we do so often that we like.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I say to myself, I get an hour, 2 hours worth of sleep, and I say this all the time. I have a 9 to 5 and a
And a
6 to 12.
5, 6 to 12. Okay, that's right.
That's what I have, but it's a happy medium for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love what I do with my 6 to 12, and I love the outcomes that my 6 to 12 gives to others people, to give them that voice, that platform. So we
Yeah.
do this all the time. This is what we do. We don't know no other way, and it's not unusual for us. This is what we do, and I love it. I mean, that's why I'm grinding so hard, because
Yeah.
I love it. This is what I want to do. And I found my niche in doing it. And I found the niche in my sisters and you guys. So when I said, you up? And you say, yeah, okay, I'm finna call you. It's no nothing, because you like, I'm already up. So I love it. So this is what we do, and we're gonna
Please don't
continue
have
to
us
do
on the three-way at 3 o'clock in the morning.
it.
Cause I sure be up too. I'm telling you. That's
Man, you see,
ridiculous.
look, if you on Facebook
It
and
was
you
gonna
see
be
me
three-way
posting, just
call,
call me.
3:30 in the morning.
Man.
I be posting at that
It,
hour. Now you know who's another person. We talked about Pamela Coleman. Pamela
yeah,
Coleman is the same one. She be like, "Well, why are you up? But why you up? Well, won't you
exactly.
get off? Well, won't you get off?" So this is back and forth. Like we debate, like who gonna get off the? Well, just go to sleep. No, you go to sleep.
Exactly.
So that's what we do all day long. But but that's creativity. Creativity it should never be a dull moment. Is you always something, you're always creating something in your mind, so you can't go to sleep. And that's part of the
Yeah.
reason why I'm up at that hour, because I'm either writing something or I'm doing something for somebody else. But I'm not tired. We like, you, what time you went to bed? Oh, 4 o'clock. And you turned around and got up at what time? Oh, yeah, 6:15. 2 hours.
Yep.
I'm good. But that's the journey of a publisher. And
Yeah.
it's the ability to have, for us to have those conversations, which is great. And I'll say this: I would rather jump off the ledge without a cape with these ladies any day of the week,
Mm-hmm.
any day.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I know we like wrapping things up,
Yep.
but when
Hmm.
you were talking about legacy though,
Hmm.
so not only are we leaving a legacy for our families, we're actually leaving a legacy for each other.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
um and our exit plan, whatever that means. But
Hmm.
so for me, there may be a moment where I say, okay, I've done my share of publishing. And guess
Mm-hmm.
what? The people on the roster gonna have a publishing family to go to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how many people I've heard who said their publishing companies have closed or went out of business or whatever case may be. And this is another reason why we're establishing the companies amongst each other, because
Mhm,
half my roster going to you, half my roster going to you,
mhm,
and we've been working together and people know us and people know.
mhm.
So for me, the legacy again is twofold. It's a
Yeah.
whole circle. It's a reason, it's a meaning
Mhm,
behind this.
mhm.
And we ain't just coming up with something.
Mm.
No, this is
Yeah,
for real, a
Yeah.
meaning behind everything that is being established here.
yeah. I
Yeah.
agree with that, sis. And it's
Yep.
interesting because when we look at our logos, what's that circle? It's
Mm-hmm.
it's this circle that we
Meaning.
create, and that's the most important piece of it, because you can't break a circle. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I truly, that sound like another t-shirt. I'm having a big one. I'm sorry. That's just me. I'm sorry. But but yes, we are wrapping up, even though we could talk all for hours, but we know
Mm-hmm.
that we want to give people back the time. It might be 2025 when we finish talking, but anyway, but it has just been amazing, ladies. I cannot say enough how much I love you guys. And again, we couldn't do this without each other. We could not do this without each other. And as I've always said to Mickey, as well as you, Shanita, this sister circle is not going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Not going nowhere. It's now we get the opportunity to bring people within the circle. But this
Yeah.
circle, this nucleus is here. And so we just
Yep.
gonna keep on building on it. And if I don't say anything else, Black women can get together and work together and do it in a way that
Absolutely.
is so
Yeah,
productive.
they just proved this in the last election. So,
There you
you
go.
know, we get
We're
it
not gonna
done.
talk
If it
about,
didn't come, I know. But it show how we work together. And
yeah,
when
we
we
work,
ready to pull
we know
things
how to
together,
Yeah.
and
we
we
know how to get it done.
old men used to say you don't want to go in that kitchen when the women all around that table. You want to
Mm-hmm.
ride, you want to go past the door. Don't go in there with them women sitting at the. It's
Look,
always been that
don't even
way.
go in, don't even go
Don't
that
go
way.
in the
Just,
kitchen. Just
if you got to go out the window, that's your
go
best exit plan. Go out the window.
with
Don't
them
go through
women
the door.
sitting at that table. We at the
Exactly.
table. Hey, that's what we doing.
Yeah, I agree. So as we wrap up, all I can say, I love you ladies.
Love
And
you too.
2020,
Love y'all
2020,
too.
25, 25, we getting ready to get it. Don't be
Let's
alarmed if
get
you
it.
get a t-shirt in the mail that
You know
says,
what?
come get it. That's the motto. Come get it. I
Get
like that. I like that. How you spell it? Get it. Is it two T's?
it. Exactly.
I-T-T? I-T-T-T-T?
The
Yeah, we're
auntie
going
stores.
that's what we're gonna do. Triple T's.
Triple T's?
Yep,
I like
let's do
that.
it.
Three. I like that. Oh, don't be
Mhm.
alarmed. That might be something coming your way for Christmas. I like that. Mm-hmm.
Well, I like
It's
gifts.
getting
Let's
into my
do it.
space. Well, we gonna get off this line, but even though we hate to, but we love you guys, and we're gonna try to make this. No, it's not where we're gonna try to. We are. We're gonna make it our
Mhm.
business to ensure that we get out here a little bit more, so you can see our beautiful faces,
Mhm.
and so that we can continue to, pass this positivity on, as we move into a new year, in 2025. So I'll let Shanita, then Aloja, and we be out of here. Last words, ladies. What you got?
I said everything I had to say.
You said everything she has to say. You said everything you had
Happy
to say.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy
Happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Look,
That's the
I'm gonna
last
send
word.
you my. I'm gonna send you my
Happy
oodles and
feast
noodles with my
day.
tail in it. But I'm grateful. Don't get it twisted. It's gonna be the best oodles and noodles you've seen. Like Yak. Y'all know about Yak, right? Okay. Anyway. All right, ladies. It has been a pleasure. So again, to my Confessions of a Publisher group. We love you. You all have a wonderful upcoming holiday to include Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year. Be safe, and we'll see you soon.
See you
Nighty night.
soon.
See you soon.
Bye.